everyone, just back today to share my newest journal that I've only just finished. It's off a couple of hours ago. And this journal is, I'm calling it my Miss Haversham wedding planner. And the idea behind this journal was, for those of you who know the story of Miss Havisham, it's from Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. And she's always been a favourite character of mine because I read the book when I was very, very young, and it was the first Charles Dickens book that I ever read, and I just fell in love with it, and she's some reason always stuck with me, and I love every TV adaptation of A Great Expectations, and I just love Miss Havisham. She's, I don't know, me and her have become quite close over the years. But the idea behind this journal is, after the fire, there wasn't much left to salvage, but this book was, and it's a wedding planner. As you can see, it's quite chunky. Obviously after a fire it's very faded, it's a little bit singed here and there. So that's the theory behind it, and it was a little planner where she wanted to keep notes of ideas she had for her wedding. She used to put in little things that she liked, little swatches of material, lace, satins. Excuse me, I've started with a cold today. But that was the general idea. She'd keep little bits of notes, like any young bride would do who's planning a wedding. It measures 8 by 5. It's got 3 signatures, and I've used the hollow back binding, so it's a little bit of cheesecloth coming out at both ends. I recently did a Nick the Booksmith course on hollow back binding, so I thought I'll have a go at it. Sorry, excuse me. The cover, there's a picture of Miss Havisham. She's obviously, I think, more or less chose a dress, and she's had a few fittings, and she's quite pleased and keen on this dress. So she's keeping this to one side as a possible wedding dress. It's laid with various lace and silk. A lot of these laces are vintage laces. It's got several layers. It's got a closure. It was getting quite big, so I have had to take a few bits out because I didn't really want it to be a big alligator mouth. But if you just pull this thing, it does like keep it pretty flat. Like I said, I've done the hollow back binding, a little bit of a cotton tie. Get into frame and get started on this thing. Am I in frame here? Yeah, I think so. I found actually 2 paper packs that I bought probably 12 to 18 months ago, and I'd actually forgot I bought them. The first is this Stampede old lace, and I remember falling in love with it when I first saw it, and I actually never got round to using it, so I thought, I'm in a de-stashing mode, so I thought, get it used, and I was hoarding it a bit because it's so lovely, but I just thought it went perfectly with this journal. At the front I've just got a little lace pocket, a couple of journaling cards. There's lots of little tucks and secret tucks in here, because obviously when a girl's planning a wedding she has little ideas, and she had little ideas for underwear and corsets which she wanted, and of course you don't want the whole world looking at what you'll be wearing on your wedding night, do you? Little ideas like you see and you'd cut out from magazines and books. There's a lace pocket here, more lace trim at the bottom. There's a little envelope here, another little book page. Won't show you everything because a lot of it is self-explanatory. She was collecting little swatches of lace and fabrics which she just used to like to put in, you know, as you do when you're looking for material. Some more little journal cards, and she was looking for little ideas for bouquets and things, with a little tuck spot. Like I said, it did get badly burnt in the fire, and it caught a lot of the edges, and I wanted it to look as though it had been singed and just starting to catch fire before somebody rescued it. I have used, I think it's, is it Calico Collage? Love Story rings a bell. This vintage wedding. I think I used 2 separate kits, and I brought these kits must be 2-3 years ago, and I hadn't ever used them. I thought it's time to start printing some of my kits off as well. But like I said, it is an old one, this, well, old to me, so I'm not quite sure of it, but I will list everything down below properly later on. Another journaling card, some line paper, because obviously you do need to keep notes and write your guest lists and stuff out. There's a little inventory tag here which I've just put a little pocket in, collaged up again with lace. That's one of the, it's either vintage wedding or vintage love story, I'm not quite sure. Little bits of fabric she was looking at for veils. Some music she'd probably plan to use at a wedding. There's plenty of space in it for writing. Little bit of more journaling space, which I've just gessoed a bit and stamped on. Another little tuck spot here. Here is another little secret tuck spot. There's a little journaling card at the top which I've just edged with lace, and another little wedding dress little pocket there. Just done a pocket which I've collaged up with various laces, cheesecloth, button, and that's some more of the Stamperia old lace. It's a beautiful paper line, and like I said, I bought it ages ago and just forgot about it really. Some more of the old lace paper pad. A little glassine bag which has been coffee stained, doily, another little wedding picture which Miss Havershams really liked the veil on that one. Little journaling card. Some more writing paper. I know this is the vintage love story, and I do think I got it from Collage. Once again, another little picture of Miss Havershams in her wedding dress, and I think this dress is just beautiful. I'd have worn that. Some more little ideas she's got. Little tuck spot made up of various laces and fabric. Some more little paper for just taking notes and stuff. Is this still the first? Yeah, this is still the first signature. Little lace belly band, the crochet trim, some more journaling space, little memories notepad. Once again, just where the journal caught fire. A little piece of silk here, like an applique. She was like having trouble trying to find the material she wanted for her dress, so she's obviously done a lot of research into what the look she wants. Just made a little tag up here of a lovely young bride with various bits of lace, ruffle, pearls, rosette, some vintage lace trim, little rusted paper clip, some more writing paper, I think actually, is that, oh that's the end of the second signature. Yeah, I was on my second one. Beginning of the third, I've used some more of that Stamperia paper. Little tuck spot down here with another little journaling card. There's a little space here where she's kept, I won't pull everything out, she's kept an envelope and some of her love letters that she'd got from her intended. I'll fasten that up, I'm useless at tying bows. A little glassine bag with another little journaling card in. Some more fabric swatches. She's left a space so she can make notes on what she liked, and is there any that's caught her eye. Little envelope, I think she was looking at invitations and such like. I've done another little pocket here which I've just collaged up with various bits of lace. There's a little pocket at the front where I've got a couple of journaling cards in. There's another little pocket here which are more of these wedding invitations waiting to go out. And there's another little pocket at the back, but it wasn't, like I said, I've had to take a few bits out. The book was getting very bulky and it wouldn't fold over proper, so I should have really done 4 or 5 signatures, and once I got going I couldn't seem to stop on it. I kept wanting to add more and more to it, as you do. So I've left a lot of this blank here because, like I said, it was getting very, very bulky. But all the more to write. Obviously, Miss Haversham had a guest list that she wanted to write out and stuff that you need to plan. There's a little tuck spot here with the journaling card in, and just a little wedding magazine that she was obviously been browsing through. Another tag which I've just once again collaged up some bits of lace, bits of doily, cheesecloth. It's on a satin fabric. Another little rusty pin with a bit of that glassine bag, and edges again from where it's been slightly singed in the fire. Don't know who rescued this book, but somebody did. And at the back I've just put another little place for keeping notes in, a little belly band and another little corset she'd seen that she quite liked the look of. And that's basically Miss Havisham. I've left the back very plain. As you can see, it's got very old and faded and a bit distressed because obviously it's been left lying about for many years. So that's the look I was going for, that it's been left for many years. Really enjoy doing this. I haven't worked much with lace and stuff for a long time, and I've got like loads of scraps now here lying about, so I'll probably do a few more projects now with lace and that because I've still got lots of stuff knocking about. This journal, I just wanted to quickly share it here because it's already sold and it'll be going to its new home tomorrow, so I just wanted to share it with everybody before I put it in the post. Thanks for stopping by and watching with me. Hope you're all enjoying your weekend. Take care, catch you all soon, bye.